happened to the music? What went wrong? Something over. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Hold up.
Power off.
Turn you off. Turn you back on.
Power on. Pairing.
Should connect over to here.
Connected.
Should be connected. It says it's connected. Hey, Yep. Hey, M&G. Hey, Ultra. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. We moved outside. It's a nice day, but I don't think the music's going to work today. I was really kind of looking forward to the music, but if it don't want to work, that's fine. We'll move on anyways. So, we found out a nice little fact. We had to change the name of our live streams. Don't got a choice. Somebody else has a channel named The Break Room. Not stealing the name for a live stream. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I had to get rid of it. I kind of lit it a little bit on fire. So anyways, guys, how's your guys' day going? Well, let me rephrase that. Atra, I know how you... Yes, Big Blue. And actually, let me rephrase that. I know how your day is going. We're proud of you. Guys, for those who don't know, we have a college student in the chat today. Paperwork's not totally done yet, but it's basically there. There's going to be a new student in chat, guys. One, two, three times celebrating Atra today. Because somebody has made quite a few people very, very proud today. So, nope, not wasting no time at all today. Turned around and ended up having the fact of issues with signal inside. Tried to turn around and set it up at the desk. It didn't want to work. I tried to turn around and get the signal to work out here. It's working for the stream, but it's not working for the music. Go figure. Yeah. The struggle of every day. February 14th. You get to start on Valentine's Day. You get to start on Valentine's Day. We all know where you'll be at. But no, seriously though, Audra, congratulations. Because I know this has been a long time coming. Been there through the start of all of that. The start of all the paperwork issues and everything else that went with that. Alright, fine, the 11th. I thought you got a correction after the fact of your orientation is today. So, for that, I'm sorry, but yeah, the 11th you start, that's awesome. Oh, shit, maybe I need to put that down for a moment. Oh, I really hoped you hadn't noticed I said that. Let's just say that pipes were lit, lighters were lit, and flames went sideways. Not fun. But yeah, I might have set it on fire just a little bit. Things happen. There, though, I had to get rid of that. It was either that or I was going to keep getting migraines out of it. It was just getting too heavy. Well, it's looking like today might just be a slow stream, guys. Oh, I gotta get that light out of my eyes. Give me back my hat. Bright ball of fire blinding. Yeah, I know. The curls are gone. The curls are gone. They'll grow back, though. It'll just take a few months. Temperature, last time I checked, I want to say it was supposed to be like 54. Like 54 to 57. I've still got the jacket on, but it breathes so well that I just barely notice it's even here. But yeah, we finally got some actual decent weather, so I figured it might be a good idea to set up outside. It's why it took a little bit longer to set the stream this today than it does normally. Because usually I'd just be sitting at the desk and just poke start. But today I had to get you guys onto a camping stool with like a 1x1 piece of plywood on top of a paint bucket on top of the fact of the tape to be able to get you guys to the right height. So we had to do a little bit of building today. But yeah, it is definitely nice for it to actually be sunny like it is right now instead of like 30s. Dude, I've thought about shorts and flip-flops, but I learned a long time ago. Winter, 54 degrees, the weather is a lie. It wants you to believe it's nice. It wants you to believe it's sunny, but if you're not careful, it'll still freeze you the fuck out in the winter. Especially in Missouri. Because it's all the moisture in the air. The moisture gets so damn cold that even though, yeah, it's nice and warm, that moisture hits just right with the wind, it'll turn around and freeze you. Now, here in a couple more months, that'll be a different story. I want to say we got like 8 to 10 more weeks. It's basically the coldest 10 weeks of the year right now. Somewhere between January and February. Or at least I think that's right. Might have been December to February. It's like 10 coldest weeks out of the year. Yeah, 50s for me are the low end of what we get in California. Usually it's like high 60s, high 70s. The 80s and the 90s I start having issues with, but I can usually work through that. But yeah, once we start hitting like 60, 50 degrees, we're hitting our low average for what California summer nights would be. It's about the time I'd turn around and start packing up the gear in California and turn around and say, all right, maybe it's time to turn around and head back in for a couple days, see where it's all going. But I miss the mountains out there. I really do. I still miss camping over on Coyote Canyon. A few spots that nobody even realized was there. Granted, conservation land can't start fires down the list, but it's good camping when the weather's right. I fucked up, guys. I got stoned before the stream. I made mistakes. Blue got me harder than expected. Deer trail reservations, yeah. Yeah. Deer trail reservations are some of the best areas out there to my knowledge. I mean, second only to like Thousand Trails, but if you're going to Thousand Trails, you're glamping, you're not camping anymore. Hell, I still remember sitting out there in the freaking sands during last December. Not 2024's December, but 2023 December for Christmas. I still remember the fact of sitting out there in the sands in California for the fact of the winter, turning around and camping it out. Oh, I'm still with you. I'm still with you. But mistakes were made. Yes, blue choked me. Blue choked me, yes. Had a water filter the fact of the resin. It's literally what we're down to. At least over here. Tobacco. I'm wondering where everyone's at today. I mean, I know you're here, Ultra. I know M&G's here. But I don't know. Maybe Mondays might have did me some harm. Because I know I started late as hell on Monday. And I know Monday's stream went sideways. I might have blown it for today, guys. Oh, I figured as much. But yeah, the only real update we have for the channel as far as today goes, guys, is that Friday's movie has officially been decided. I'm going to go ahead and call the fact of the vote right here, right now, as to where it all stands, because out of everyone that did post in the comments for that, everyone voted A. So we're definitely watching Up in Smoke on Friday. Oh god, you had to clean out the old glass piece? The green one? You are referring to the green one, correct? Oh, and while I'm thinking about it before I forget again, second update for the channel is the channel art has officially changed. We've got a new logo. I'm going to have to rebrand that logo again, thanks to things that I found out yesterday with the fact that there is a channel called The Break Room. They do have their live streams called The Break Room Live and or The Break Room Live podcast. So a little bit of rebranding. We're just going to turn around and go from The Break Room. We're going to change it over to the Canna Lounge because, well, at least that one I know is safe. By you guys, a whole heck of a lot more than me, probably. Because right now, at this moment in time, I'm completely out, other than the resin that's sitting inside of that. I ran out, like, day before yesterday. But then again, I might get lucky and be able to turn around and join a session with the neighbor beforehand. I'm not sure how that one's going to go, though. We'll see. If you had to go to the point of scraping the green one, then I feel you. Because I have been to the point where I have considered scraping that green one, and I left it alone because I didn't think it was worth the time or effort to turn around and try to clean it out. But yeah, if you went after the green one, that tells me exactly where you're at. You need to decompress. You need to breathe. Unless it was all burned up in celebration, then just ignore everything I just said in the last 2 minutes. To the moon! Alice chases the white rabbit down the hole. Where the hole stops, she doesn't know. I'm doing pretty good, King. You feeling better? Because I was there at the end of that last stream, man. Are you feeling alright? Yes, welcome, Teddy. I just realized why you redacted that. I looked at that again right before you did it. Don't feel bad. I'm already so stoned that a mistake like that would be nothing right now. Yeah, you're right. You gotta cop to get off. But yeah, I figured with the fact that we got the channel's mod fixing to go to college, it might be time to break out Big Blue. Today seemed like a good time to break out Big Blue for it. Mom meant what she said, by the way. She is seriously proud of you, kiddo. Through everything that has gone on, she's still there in your corner. Trust and believe. Hi, Teddy. What we got planned for today? Other than turning around and getting ripped later on. Oh, ouch. Ouch. You don't even gotta text me on that one. I can already put 2 and 2 together on that. That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. I can put 2 and 2 together on that. That's fucked up. That's messed up. That shouldn't have happened. It's just my opinion, but that shouldn't have happened at all. Not by one bit. Yeah, I noticed that description earlier today. I was wondering if you were being serious or not, because, man, if you play Fortnite, that's another hidden talent that I didn't know about. But if you're being serious on that, I'm dead straight tuning in directly at 5. Well, 5 my time, 6 your time, or whenever you decide to start that live. Because I for sure will not be missing that one at that point. Aww. Teddy. Oh, well, I can't say I blame you. We'll see how well it works. Because, Matt, for you, the growth that you're getting on your channel right now, it works out perfectly for you. But trust and believe. I know that once this channel gets picked up by YouTube and the algorithm and so on and so forth, that I'm not going to have any control over the growth. I have no intention of putting the brakes on it. Okay? Understand, hear me out on that. I have no intention of turning around and hitting the brakes when this channel starts to really grow. But for now, at this moment in time, I am honestly happy with the amount of subscribers that we've got. We've got enough to go live. We've got enough that we've got a baseline audience. That baseline audience I know is willing to tune in every single week, upwards of 3 times a week. And sometimes, especially you, M&G, still get caught turning around and piping into the fact of the muted streams for the tests and or the fact of the signal checks or down the list. For which I still appreciate, by the way. But I swear, when those test streams come out, it was never intended for anyone to actually watch them. If you guys do, then thanks. I appreciate it. But I would never expect you guys to sit through those. But if you do, I appreciate it. We love the watch time on this channel. We really do. It helps out a ton. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know. I start rolling. Hell, I had to turn around and log into Mom's account yesterday just to turn around and answer because I couldn't turn around and unmute it. We had the TV going in the background. I didn't want to get any form of copyright issues through the fact of like major broadcast television. But yeah, I just happened to notice the fact that you popped in on the gaming stream and it just, man, you made me smile. Let's get real. You did. Oh. Alright, it is too warm. Finally time to crack the jacket. That sun is beaming almost directly on me. But anyways, guys, how's your guys' day going? We got another snowstorm coming in over there yet, Teddy? Because you know those snowstorms get traction. They get the likes of the night. Because all of us freaks hide out in chat. I rolled out the right way. Okay. Wow, we're already almost a half hour in. Nice. Okay. You're still on. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I might know what went wrong with the music. Yep. Sounds about right. It's around about the midweek. Turn around and get all the paperwork in before the end of the week to turn around and do it all over again on Monday, right? Nope. The Bluetooth is off on that one. Okay. Bird, behave. And at least that's how it used to go inside of the auto parts store when I was working there. Turning around and restocking on the factory rotors in the back room and shit. Get it all done by Wednesday to try to have it in by Friday. Get the Friday paperwork out by Monday and have all the parts back in by Wednesday. But their schedule was probably just a wee bit different than yours. Alright. Only for you, King. Why not? I'm still nowhere as big as I used to be, though. Trust and believe, I lost my twin a few years back. He used to have me out to about here. That's why I keep rooting for you the way that I do, man. I've been through it before. Not to the same extent, not the same amount of pounds, but the same exact mentality of pushing through and day in and day out trying to turn around and make it. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean, come on with it? The breasticles are out. The breasticles are out. They're here. Okay, Teddy, either I'm high or your autocorrect is doing weird things with the sentences. Because I'm confused. Oh, no. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Had to turn around and deal with the little brother. I used to have land for sale. I used to have that extra land. Now I'm down to only a couple of acres. You're fried. Man, if you're fried, then I'm happy for you. We ran out a while back. Like a few days back. Trust and believe, this week being sober is such a different experience than turning around and actually having the ability to smoke on live. It is such a difference, and I didn't even realize it until today. Why do you keep... No. Teddy, why do you keep redacting? Come on, I can take it. Yeah, exactly. Laugh, laugh, because we all know it's true. Trust and believe. That's the second one I've seen so far, man. You ain't got to worry about that. I usually can do the math and turn around and work through the fact of the comment. Yeah, we turned around and we actually managed to get to be able to turn around and be outside today. Because outside temps right now are like 54. They're only going to go down to maybe 52 later on. Please don't start arguing behind that door. I'm begging you. Please don't. Voices got raised inside. That moment of just, please don't argue behind that door. Just please don't. All I ask for is 6 hours a week apiece. Just 6 hours. The rest of the time, I can deal with the chaos and the drama and the mayhem and down the list.
Love you. Love you.
Tony, I love you, but please stop irritating folks. Oh, breathe. But yes, I'm okay. But not. Teddy, let's get real. Nobody can out Teddy. Nobody can even get close to Teddy. Because Teddy has that energy that only Teddy's got. And that's what makes Teddy Teddy. That's a lot of Teddys. Yeah, honestly, I'm hoping that the signal not only stays as crisp as this, but reality's sake is I'm hoping that the weather stays like this at least through the end of this week. Because if we have weather like this on Friday, that's going to make that movie so much easier. Because I haven't tested the signal today, but I'm pretty sure that I'm getting at least a megabyte per second of upload speed, so I'm sure that's helping out greatly. But yeah, we're definitely doing the fact of Up in Smoke on Friday. There's no questions about that. Everyone voted Up in Smoke. Trust and believe, I almost turned around and did the animated one today for a double feature this week. But then I thought better of it. We'll just save that one for next week like we were already planning. Just make sure not to keep... Well, I can't really say that because I've made the same mistake before. Let's just try to remember to keep it relatively shielded so that way we don't pay the penalties this time, shall we? Though don't get me wrong, it's frustrating me that the music is not working today. I was expecting out of everything that would be the one thing that would actually truly work. The question is, which Wi-Fi is it hooked up to? Because if it's not on the right one, then it's not going to... Guys, I'll be right back. I think I know what went wrong. Okay. So I was right. I know what went wrong. The hotspot inside died. That's what the music was running off of. The other Wi-Fi is just not strong enough to run the music. Yep, up in smoke. Definitely. It's definitely where we want to go. Makes every day just that little bit brighter, don't it? Well, at least when we got it. Oh. But yeah, the music's my fault, guys. I forgot to charge the other battery. I remembered 3 out of 4, but I forgot the 4th. Now, knowing that I forgot the 4th, where's my battery at? Oh, shit. Alright, guys. It's going to get choppy. I'm not going to have a choice, either that or I'm going to have to restart the stream here in a moment anyway, because I just realized I forgot to turn around and charge 2 batteries. My phone's literally about to die. So, as much as I don't want to do this, as much as I know that the signal's probably going to get dropped probably half by going inside, it's the only option I got, guys. So, I guess we're moving back inside. Because I did not expect my battery to drop down to 3 that damn quick. Not by any means. So, I guess... yeah. Alright. I'm going to collect up stuff, I'm going to grab you guys, and then we'll be right back. We can try to smoke outside one more time, but like I said, Teddy, it's at like 3%. If the stream dies in the middle, man, I can't do nothing about it. I mean, I can turn around and restart it and get it to turn around and kick back from where it left off, but yeah. Either way, I'm still going to have to turn around and go in to get it on a battery charger. Yeah, that works. Oh, you turned into a rock. Great. That means that when I do this, you'll actually burn. Might even light on fire. Fire. I don't know why, but that made the pyro inside of me really, really happy. Just the mention of it lighting on fire. Yes, I forgot to charge the phone. We're going to turn around and take one more while we're outside. It's sitting at 2%. I'm doing it before it dies. Just 1 second. Alright, guys, let that be let that be your PSA. Don't drink lemonade before bong hits. Not smart. I'm not going to burn the beard again. That's why I trimmed it. Alright. I'm going to reverse this. I'm going to get you guys on the charger. And then I'm going to bring stuff in. Because if not, it's going to die. Because that's what I get for 1%. Because that's what I get for 1%. Oh. Okay, you're plugged in. Ooh. That moment of... I thought it was 40 odd percent, 50 odd percent on my phone. So I should be fine.
Right?
I'm down to 3. Well, I was down to 3. Now I'm down to 1.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you're having a daddy moment.
Yeah, I charged 2 of the batteries, I guess, but I forgot freaking 3rd and 4th. But at least I'm consistent. There's always technical difficulties of some form in every stream.
I know that.
And it's not even intentional.
I know.
That's the worst part. I mean, if it was intentional, it wouldn't bother me so bad, but...
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. I did dumb. Alright. Okay. So, we're going to leave the door open at least and... Oop. Hi, TV. So, we're going to leave the door open at least and see if that continues to help the signal. Yeah, you really should. It's why I try not to turn around and say it. Because trust and believe. In my opinion, that's your shtick. I agree with it, but that's your shtick. Yeah, because I may not be the one to do it, but somebody else will. Somebody else is going to catch on to that 1 and 2 and 3, and it's going to turn around and become their shtick, and it's just going to cause problems after that. I would try to trademark it before that happens. Alright guys, hold up. I'm going to readjust you guys so that way you're right. Okay. It's public, you own it. Cool. And if anyone didn't know, they know now, because yeah, definitely trademark it. If you can actually manage to get them to allow you to trademark it, I would do it. Not even a question. Because, yeah, dude, that was one of those first things that actually caught me onto your channel and got me to turn around and start watching. Was I was sitting there one night, smoking, having a session, and it was just that perfect pacing of take a hit. Once Teddy takes a hit, take one. Because Teddy's going to put that down for a little bit. And just like Robin Williams said, you don't get more high, you just get less weed. You can only get so high, and then you can't get no more high than you already were.
Yep. Once you hit that high point, there's no point in doing it.
Yeah, and if someone else turns around and trademarks it before you, then it just becomes major problems. Imagine walking at the flea market or a concert and people asking, "Excuse me, sir, what does 1, 2, 3 mean?" Man, if you don't know what 1, 2, 3 means, you ain't 21 plus. We already know.
Seriously, for real?
Yeah, definitely. If they go to you, if they walk up to you at a concert and they go asking, quote unquote, "What does 1, 2, 3 mean?" Don't tell them.
No.
Just continue to smoke and be on your merry way. Because anyone who knows, we know that they are a member of the King's Court. They are part of Teddy's family and will know it. But if they don't know, they don't know. Yes, that was Mama laughing in the background. She cracked up. She couldn't help it. Question, guys, is it still coming in as clear as it was outside? Or has it gone to that little bit of a jumpy bit? Because like I said, I really can't tell from this side. It doesn't show it from this side. Okay, so that tells me as long as the door's open, it should be alright then. So, good weather days, definitely good. Above 50, definitely good. 45, maybe middle of the way, and then anything from 30 and below, we're just kind of trying to stress the fucking system at that point, I guess. Okay, I figured it wasn't the same, but I was hoping that it was at least coming in clear to still be visible. Hey, by the way,
What?
knowing that you can't do dabs, Teddy's doing your dab for you.
Thank you.
Mama said thank you.
God, I'm in here making my
Yep.
fried chicken.
Every single day, at least one of them, without fail.
You know what today's at? I'm in there making our fried curry chicken and yellow rice.
Guys, when it's time for dinner, I'm bouncing. I'm sure it's probably going to be after 5, but when it's time for dinner, I'm bouncing, because that fried yellow curry chicken and yellow rice, yeah, there are very few things that can get me completely and entirely offline. That is one of them.
Along with my teriyaki and rice, teriyaki chicken and rice. How about my ribs?
Like I said, it was one of them. There is a list, and it is a cookbook long.
Hey, I'm not, I admit, at least I can honestly say I'm probably one of the very few females that actually do know how to freaking barbecue. I'm sorry.
And yet, you still claim that you don't know how to cook because freaking...
I don't cook. I just watch it. I just make sure it doesn't burn. I don't cook it. The stove, the flame, whatever. That's what cooks it.
And I still can't argue that with you.
Nope.
That's why it breaks my brain every time. You're such a good cook, but you don't cook because the stove itself cooks for you. You just watch it.
Yep. I just make sure it don't burn.
You're out of curry.
Ooh.
Atra.
I'm sorry, baby girl.
Sure, and out of curry.
I can honestly state that though. I am sorry.
Yeah. I know she makes a valid point. That's why it breaks my brain every time and turns around and makes it to where I have to turn around and actually take a moment to stop and think, because I know she's right, but it just doesn't... It doesn't math for that moment.
I'm just good at making sure nothing burns.
You're out of gummy bears? That sucks.
Ew.
Did you ever manage to actually get your drinks? Because I swear, you've been trying to get your drinks for like 3 days, man. Even I'd be frustrated at that. Did you actually manage to get your drinks? Oh, okay, thank God. Thank God, because truth be told, man, I could see the frustration in your eyes at that moment. It wasn't the frustration on your face or in your body language. It was just strictly in your eyes of that glint of irritation that just stays there. It was weird. But it was real. So, yeah. Yes?
I just realized something.
Yes?
We're out of oil.
Oh, great.
But I need oil for the rice, right?
Not unless you're intending on frying it.
Yes, we're supposed to have 2 tablespoons of, I think 8 tablespoons of oil in it.
Replace it with margarine.
Why? Just use chicken fat.
Fair enough. More
I
flavor.
didn't add oil to the chicken. This is all chicken fat.
Okay, so fair enough. More flavor.
Yep.
Out of oil, use chicken fat. Why not? It already came out of the bird. It tastes like the bird. Add it to the rice that's going with the bird. It's snowing there. I'm sorry, King. We sent all of our cold weather your way. We got just the right heat wave to turn around and cut across, where we got the warm up and it sent all the snow out your guys' direction. I am so sorry. But it's going to make for some pretty night streams.
Houston to Florida. Alaska wants their snow.
Not sure. Question.
What?
Directly from Teddy, mind you.
What?
Do you know how to make German bread pudding?
German what?
German bread pudding.
No, but I'm pretty sure I probably can find the recipe for it. Why? It may or may not work. I don't know.
Gingerbread is simple, but I'd have to look the recipe up again. I know gingerbread within reality's sake, it's simple, but it's that moment of actually turning around and having the ingredients in front of me. Because I don't keep them in my head without them being on paper somewhere. It's why I still have my half of a bread recipe that's supposed to be like 3 loaves, cut it down to like 1.5 loaves. Take the 1.5 loaves, turn it into 2. They're a little bit larger than a standard loaf, but they do well. Banana nut bread, I don't know the recipe for, but I'm sure... Okay, she does.
I can do it. Why?
Because now they're curious. You're in the kitchen cooking. So now the recipe book's getting thrown.
Oh God, I don't even have them written down.
I know.
That's the worst part about it. They're all coming out my head.
I know. I know. You have them stacked to memory. I don't.
Huh?
I know you have them stacked into your memory. I don't. That chip never got infused. My grandmother never taught me how to cook. I had to learn on my own. So everything that I've got up here is all either something that I've read online for a recipe or something that I've come up with over the years to turn around and mock a recipe because I was never actually properly taught by the one that was raising me.
Oh, you mean like the mock Winky Frosties?
Yeah.
Those are good.
And or how to make your ice cream real quick if you don't have the money to go get it, but you have everything else you need.
Yeah, maybe put in milk, sugar, ice, and 2 Ziplocs with a few rock salt.
Yep.
And water.
Yeah, I know. His 6-star cookbook. I've been waiting for it.
Who?
Teddy's. He's got a 6-star cookbook in the works.
Ow. Okay.
And it's been in the works for a while now, and we're all waiting for it to come out because we know eventually it's coming out.
You realize a cookbook is nothing more than usually a bunch of recipes that we've been taught, learned over the years?
Which have been used as guidelines for so long that it is the baseline of what we've been known to turn around and start a dish with.
Mm-hmm.
And that every single one can turn around and be...
dog treats.
Yeah. It's just like the fact that I know that every single dog treat recipe that we have is all human grade. So reality's sake is they're all Scooby snacks.
Literally.
And the problem is I'd probably get caught with my hand in the fucking cookie jar more often than not turning around, snapping one in half and handing it to my boyo.
Yeah, just so you can eat the other half.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I did not mean to get you hungry, but if we have... Well, you can blame Mom. She was in the middle of dinner. But yeah, it is such a laugh because our neighbor has literally a stack probably this tall of recipes that are just strictly quote-unquote for dogs, but they're all human grade. I turn around and look at the fact of the ingredients in it. I look at the fact of how it's I look at how it's prepared. And then finally on the next page where the title was, because of how they were printed out, it'll turn around and say 4 dogs. I'm like, no, that sounds so delicious. I will share it with him, but he's not getting it to himself.
Yep.
Yes, I know, but that's because they were no-bake peanut butter cookies. You knew the danger of turning around and making no-bake You knew the dangers. And you still chose to turn around and state that I had free access to them. That was a mistake.
That was not a mistake, that was a stupidity. At its finest.
I wish you were in the 47.
Wait, what? What?
For me, that'd make it 78. You'd be be putting me back at the start of that list. But yeah, I don't think anyone's ever gonna get... Dude, I think the 47's stuck. You're just gonna have to live with it. At least now you know that your true age will forever be secure, because every time that I think and you ask what year was I born, 1947, the bit stuck that hard. It has stayed since the first day that you turned around and piped off 1947, because my brain over here went, alright, 1940, that's 78 years old. If he's 78, and he's honestly 78, the man looks damn good for his age. Straight up. Weight and all, the man is still looking damn good for 78. Yeah, exactly. See, it wasn't just me taking the cookies. I was sharing them with the boys, exactly like I would for most of those freaking recipes that my neighbor has. Because, guys, if you do it and you do it right, then your dog treats and everything else, they're all human-grade product, which can turn around and be given to them. But reality's sake is, if you're not willing to eat it... Okay, I'm going to rephrase that. If it's anything but kibble, and you're not willing to eat it, don't feed it to them. Because we all know kibble is the baseline. We all kind of hate the fact of dog kibble, but we all know that that's where the baseline always sits, is in their kibble. But anything else outside of that, if you're not willing to eat it, don't hand it to your dogs.
And so people realize that the fatty cancer cells that they get,
Uh-huh.
part of that's due to the fucking chemicals and shit they put in their dog food over time.
Which is why you try to find as much of a natural set for their dog food as you can.
Right.
And or at least as natural of a dog food as can be afforded at that time.
Right.
I mean, we all love our fur babies. We all want to take care of them. But yeah, if I'm not willing to eat it outside of dog kibble because I really just don't have... No. The rest of it, if I'm willing to eat it, I will gladly hand it to him. As long as I know that the ingredients in it will not harm him.
And we're really doing anything that would harm them.
Yes, making a couple of months worth of no-bake cookies for the dogs and expecting the humans not to get into them? You can't make a couple of months worth of no-bake cookies and expect the stoner not to turn around and eat them.
Even if they are for your dogs.
Or share them with his pup, and that light is now annoying. Very much so. That's better. Oh, that moment of the sun is shifted just right to where it's turning around and shooting towards the back of the kitchen. So, in turn, it was at just the right angle where it was starting to blind me off the peripheral.
Yeah, I just shut the light off. That's what it was.
No, it was physically the door. I'm telling you, it was my peripheral, not from behind.
Alright.
That one I know. Yes, I did, and then I screwed up. I smoked it. So I'll roll you another one. 1 second, guys. I'm slightly in trouble. Wait a minute. Let's see. What is my phone at now? We're now. Oh, you're holding it 1. No. Okay. I'm gonna try something real quick. Do me a favor. Let me know if the stream screws up and gets any worse than it has possibly become. Okay? But I want to try something real quick. Okay, so that should be on now. What did I do with the tablet? The tablet is over there by my hat. Alright. One second. I just realized now that my phone's plugged up to the charger.
You can't go outside. You're stuck.
Yep, I figured that. Alright.
Well,
My phone is down. Okay. Yes, I did. Yes, I figured that was going to happen. Yes, I just shut off the hotspot. I thought I had a workaround for the music. It's not going to work. But at least I was willing to try. No, it's that moment of I went to go turn on my hotspot and it turned around and ended up breaking the quality of the stream, which I figured was a possibility.
Okay.
Does anyone know how to make wacky enchiladas?
What?
Anyone know how to make wacky enchiladas? And yes, Teddy, give me a moment. I'm just trying to think of one.
I forgot to stop. I sure did. I forgot to stop. I just ended up like this. You guys don't realize it.
Sorry, guys, I blanked out for a second.
Mom's trying to turn upside down to drink like V8 juice.
See, I was trying to think of how to infuse it in there. I wasn't thinking just turning around and sprinkling it on top. I was trying to figure out where to infuse it into. You know, edible enchiladas type theory. I don't know.
It would have to go.
I'm figuring probably the best way to infuse it would be into the red sauce. Ironically. Okay, see, I don't feel so bad now because I'm not the only one that just turned around and said, wait, what? Because I wasn't figuring sprinkling it on top. I was figuring infusing it somehow.
Yeah.
And I think your phone was, well, close to. I mean, it was off at least, so whatever charge it did have is there. Oh, the cookbook dispute begins, guys. The cookbook dispute begins.
Or whatever you got idea.
Ooh, some spacey enchiladas. 6 ounces of premium bud with 6 ounces of really good mushrooms.
Yeah. Maybe. Not sure yet.
I think they would send someone into another dimension. See, and/or turn around and put can of butter onto it. For the fact of the tortilla, turn around and fry it off in can of butter. Was another thought that I was thinking, but I'm kind of worried at that point that it would break the terpenes in it and would cause it to turn around and not do what it should. Because I'm not sure it would be able to stand up to the heat of the oil. Hi, TV. I keep forgetting that it's over there. I don't even notice it. But yeah, I was figuring the proper way to turn around and fry it off into the fact of the tortillas and/or turn around and infuse it into the red sauce was another thought that I had. Ooh. Okay. Alright. That shake is kicking in. That chill is kicking in. That jacket's going back on. Don't need to get a layer. You just need that one. Does anyone know how human beings discovered amanita mushrooms? The way that they actually realized that they could eat them? No, I know, we all love food, Teddy, that's the thing. You turn around and start talking about food to a group of stoners, they're going to turn around and go on for a while about it, because there's at least one dish
You need to
for
cover
every...
infused oil. To do it for the enchiladas, you have to have infused oil or it won't work.
Well, like I said, that's what I was figuring. Either turn around and use can of butter and or infuse the oil and or turn around and end up infusing it into the red sauce.
For most enchiladas, your enchilada recipes, you're going to need at least the oil that you normally put into them. It's going to be the oil that's infused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely all good. Get stoners on the subject of a cookbook. It'll build itself.
Oh, God, mom's already fucked up, so that was the wrong thing to do to me.
Actually, no, sometimes it's the best thing to do, because truth be told, I know that you've got recipe ideas in the back of your head that get thrown to the front without a moment's notice that half of us haven't even thought about. That's the joys of turning around and having the wisdom that the rest of us don't. Because you've had longer on this earth than me, you still know more than me, therefore your wisdom showing itself forward is actually a good thing. It passes it on to the next generation. As long as they're willing to stop, listen, and learn.
Yep, and none of them are. 95% of the time. And then they wonder why they can't do what their grandparents did. Or what their parents did. Usually mom and dad, depending on what the dish is. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch that one before you redacted it. I caught like half of it. I caught the, what about a banana and something in a factory? Guys, I think Teddy's planning a banana heist. By the way, guys, I know that the baseline of the views on this video are going to be from those that are here in chat, okay? But I also know that there's plenty of people that turn around and watch these streams after the fact. Alright, thank you, Teddy. Be safe, brother, get ready. Hey, by the way, I will catch you on time. 6 o'clock your time, right? Just to make sure that I got this. 6 o'clock your time, right? That's why I wanted to make sure. Okay, as long as it's 6 o'clock your time, then yeah, stream's getting cut dead on at 5. Whether we have the intro, outro, whatever, it's cutting at 5, because as soon as this one's done, we're all kicking over there. And then you'll turn around and have your moderators back, so that way the chat goes smooth. At 5:30? Okay, 5:30 your time. Alright guys, we're going to cut this a half an hour early today, actually.
Yeah, 4:30 our time and 5:30 his time.
Because I keep, for some reason, thinking that it's 6 o'clock, which is why I'm always late. But now that I've been corrected on that, yeah, we're going to cut a half an hour early today, and we're going to get some corrected shorts out there to turn around and correct the schedule, because it looks like we're going to be starting a half an hour earlier from here on in the future to continue our streams at 2-hour lengths. Yeah, exactly. It's only about 22 minutes away. No, Teddy, no. You have been doing this since December of last year. You have the large audience that expects you in at those times. Don't do that to yourself. Start it on time for you. You start at your time. I can turn around and change mine back by a half hour. That's not going to hurt nothing. It's only 6 hours a week for me. You do it 7 days a week, man. Do not fuck your schedule up for me, please.
No.
Pause _1_, my name is James from Wellness Grant, and I'm calling with an important...
No, I know you want to help, but don't fuck your timing up, dude. No. Seriously.
But the deadline is today. To secure your 2025 benefits,
I wouldn't expect anything less of them either, but man, no. Your audience expects you at a certain time. You've set that precedent every single day of the week. Keep that going, man. That is your stability right there. It's what they're expecting from you. Yes, please remember there is a delay of statements from when they are typed on your guys' end to when they get to me. It is not my internal settings, it is YouTube. But yeah, dude, start yours on time. We will cut at 5:30 our time to be able to turn around and meet you at yours on your time. Or yeah, 4:30. So yeah, we're gonna cut in 20 minutes, guys, because no, King, you're not messing your schedule up. No, I will turn around and fix mine because the break room needs to kick back by a half hour at that point. That's just the way it's got to be. We got this. Truth, it gives me a couple more edits for next week. It gives me a little bit of content to throw out there for the shorts to turn around and get it out there. It gives me a little bit of extra content to put out there for the small scale productions which we're doing on the channel right now. It helps. And it also turns around and gets me into stream earlier, which gives me better weather and better daylight. But yeah, we'll catch you on your stream. Yep, 4:11. Alright. So, there's 9 minutes till 4:20 here. Big Blue's going to hold off until then. We'll time that one out. And then after that, we'll kick back for like 10 more minutes and jump in. Yeah, definitely will be there. So, let's see. Total recap at this point. Got the new channel logo in. It's got to be resituated again thanks to the other channel that I did not know was a thing until yesterday. So we're going to have new channel art again sometime either by Friday or by the start of next week. Alright. We got you, M&G. You got time. We've still got another 8 minutes, so yeah. But yeah, we're going to have to get new channel art out there. I know I just changed the fact of the channel logo. I'm relatively actually irritated about it because I didn't do my due diligence this time on that one, and I should have. But it's alright, we'll get it fixed. It's a simple edit. We'll turn around and switch it over to the Canna Lounge. It's going to be the new name, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, from 2:30 to 4:30 Central Standard Time for the new edited time frame on that. But we've still got the community posts going up. There's going to be a new one on Tuesday. We're going to turn around and end up either shouting out someone or we're going to turn around and put up a new movie poll. It depends on if I can find a third movie to turn around and try to keep the ball rolling of voting on them. But yeah, there's most of next week is going to be all edits. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm stuck with for like most of my off time next week is going to be editing and making sure that things are actually properly situated to where they don't link to the other channels that possibly even remotely have any connection to any term that I'm using on my channel, because the last thing I want is a cease and desist because somebody got offended. And when I found out there was a channel called The Break Room that does the Break Room podcast, and I look back at the last few streams that I did, yeah, that put that little bit of a worry in the back of my head. So yeah, we're switching that. $4.13. Oh, it's so weird. I hardly ever watch the clock, and yet here I am watching it. Alright, we're gonna get Blue ready. That's the answer. We're gonna get Blue ready. Make sure the Blue is able to do what Blue needs to do.
Well, I have a surprise for you. Cam, come on out. Oh my goodness! Was it fun meeting me today, sir? What does it feel like to be face to face? You helped me out quite a bit. Call to meet your advisor. They're paid the same no matter which Medicare plan you choose. Ask them about eHealth Drive device. Or consider it on your own at eHealth.com.
You go back to there.
Always a free service.
Thank you.
Find your Medicare match today with eHealth.
But anyways, guys, if you've had fun today, if I've made you laugh, if I've made you smile, if we've even remotely managed to lift your day, consider liking and subscribing, guys. And if you do subscribe, turn the notification bell to all. We end up having 3 live streams a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The modified time is now 2:30 to 4:30 Central Standard Time. We've got community posts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays, I'm going to try to either throw a laugh or something that is meant to make you think. The most recent one that we just did was meant to make people think. Trust and believe, it's a mind fuck. Actually, I don't think I posted the mind fuck. I think I threw a different one, but I don't know. You know what I'm getting at, guys. It's been a long day already. I'm stoned. I'm just barely managing to make it through this at this point, but I thank you guys for coming in. I thank you guys for showing up. Friday's movie will be up in smoke. Okay. Yeah, because the funny thing is, I know that you're one of the, 200 and some odd people, I think, that watch me on the TV. And it still gets to me that I'm in 200 people odd-ish, either in their bedroom or in their living room, with them watching me on their TV. Trust and believe, I try not to think about it, but it both weirds me out and makes me laugh at the same time. But yeah, guys, if you've had any form of fun today, like and subscribe, guys. And remember to comment on the posts. Movie tests for the fact of which ones for Friday, they'll be coming out on Tuesdays. That way we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to be able to get that down. We got 72 hours to vote, guys. That is it. It is a 72-hour vote. But whoever wins that vote for that post is going to turn around and go on to be Friday's movie for the fact of Fair Use Fridays. That one I'm still depending on coining or not. Figure that one out later. But for now, yeah, for Fair Use Fridays, movie posts will be going out on Tuesdays to be able to have 3 days to vote on which one we watch. Yes, definitely turn that notification bell on, because without that bell, guys, you're not going to get the community posts. It's going to sit there inside of the YouTube algorithm, and it's going to sit there on watch pages, and people that have no idea what the channel is ain't going to be sure what to vote on. Guys, if you want to say in what movie comes on Friday, you got to turn around and vote, because I'll tell you right now, the king laid down the law on this one. M&G backed him up on this one, and Pepper agreed too. But the rest of you guys, y'all missed your vote, guys, because that poll is closed as of the end of this stream. But we got 2 minutes, guys. If you guys are going to spark up, get it ready. And please remember, if you are smoking with us today, do not drive. Wait till you sober up. Stay at home, stay with a friend, stay with someone that you're going to have a good time with, and turn around and relax. Wait for it to wear off, and then if you have to drive home, drive home. But please, nobody break the law. Not on this one. We have gone so far and so hard on trying to turn around and get cannabis legalized that incidents like that, they set us back by a landslide every single year. So please, guys, if you're going to smoke with us, be careful. Obey your local regulations. Obey your regular laws. And turn around and make sure that you're of age. But with that, we've got 1 minute left. That 1 minute timer is ticking down. I better get Blue ready. Nineteen. But yeah, guys. After this stream, go over to King Life 2025. Trust and believe. Even if I'm not having an energetic day, Teddy is guaranteed to make your day. If you're here from Teddy's stream, thank you, guys. I appreciate every one of you. And if you're here and you haven't seen Teddy before, go check him out. Seriously. The man's a blast. He has energy for days, and he puts all of us to shame with the amount of charisma that he has. The man rolled a nat 20 all the way across the board. Alright, guys. It's time. 420 is here. Time is time. If you know, you know. Here we go. Oh, I turned into a cherry bomb. It all went to the ears. All the blood went to the ears. But yeah, guys, definitely go check out Teddy's stream after the fact. And remember, this channel is strictly a channel. Well, I'm not going to say strictly. Strictly implies a little bit too harsh. It's a channel for creators by creators. Okay? Because I started this journey 7 years ago. I had a Minecraft video that I was originally starting this channel on, and I had no idea what I was doing back then. It's taken me 7 years to get to the point that I understand YouTube, at least to the way that I do, that I'm able to do this. But if you notice, guys, that Minecraft video, it disappeared. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't look at it. Because honestly, I really wasn't proud of it, guys. It wasn't me. I was trying to put on a show that wasn't natural. It wasn't honest. It wasn't based in who I am. So yeah, that video's gone. But 7 years later, here we are on a brand new path, on a brand new start, on a brand new system, brand new version of the platform, turning around and starting this all over again from the very beginning. We're turning that clock back 7 years. And we're trying to do it right this time. So if we have in any way lightened up your day, like and subscribe, guys. Oh, I know, I'm red as a tomato. That last one got me good. That last one got me real good. That one finally ignited all of the oils that have been fucking pooling at the bottom of the bowl. It turned around and caught them all, and it got them good. I may as well have just taken myself a nice, healthy dabby-doo with Teddy. And truth, it's the one that I've been waiting for this entire time. I just didn't expect for it to take as long as it did. But yeah, guys, we got 7 minutes left. Anyone got any last minute thoughts they want to throw in before the stream ends, while we still have time to talk about it? Anyone have anything that they want to shout out? Any channels that they want to throw out? If you're a creator, now's your chance. Turn around and throw your channel out there. Throw yourself some form of a pitch inside of the comment section and take your shot, guys, because we got 7 minutes left on the stream. If you want to plug your channels, guys, now's your chance. But like I said, it's a channel for creators, by creators. Well, a creator, the Canna Creator, here at the Canna Lounge. And if we've made your day, turn that notification bell to all. 3 days a week, 2 posts a week, and sometimes, guys, just sometimes, you might catch me testing my games, trying to see if I can get them to run right. There's already one back in the history of these streams that was me trying to make sure that it was running right. It didn't go so smooth, but it was one of those. You're welcome, M&G. Like I said, if you guys want to plug your channels, now's your chance, because we got 5 minutes left. If anyone has any last minute thoughts that they want to throw out there, we got 5 minutes left. But yeah, guys, we're here every single week, 3 times a week, trying to turn around and do this from scratch. Because a 7-year journey is just now re-beginning all over again. And now that we're at the 4th week, or what will be the 4th week, I think, come the end of Sunday, end of Monday, depends on how California does that for YouTube, we'll see where we're at. Because I know our numbers have been bouncing, but as long as we've got more than the amount of subscribers that we need to stream, we're not stressing over it, guys. We're going to build, we're going to grow, we're going to turn around and lose people. It's just part of growing a channel. Sometimes it gets pushed to the wrong people. Sometimes it gets pushed to someone that's just not interested. And that's fine. That's part of the algorithm. But we're here working through it and turning around and pushing through it every single week. Not a paid sponsorship, guys, but Shriners are awesome. They really are. Oh, you're dying over there, and we've only got a few minutes left. What happened?
You gotta come with me.
What?
Huh?
What?
You gotta come with me. When you're done.
Okay.
Not before, but when you're done.
Okay, but is it a laugh that you can give in the last few minutes?
Huh?
Is it a laugh that can be given in the last few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Because you're out there dying.
What?
Because you're out there dying of laughter. What happened?
I can't explain it. I'm not allowed.
Oh, God, it's one of those?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have one to open up next stream with, guys. That sounds like a laugh that's perfect for it. It also sounds like we're going to cut this stream just a tiny bit earlier than expected. Because it looks like I'm needed outside, guys. But once again, if you've had fun, if we put a smile on your face, like and subscribe, guys. We'll catch you on Friday. We'll be watching Up in Smoke. I'll have that description and all the fair use details that are necessary dealt with come Friday. And I'll see you guys there. Have a good one, guys. Oh, X. Okay.